Thank you for joining me. So I'm going to give this video a bit of a quicker introduction because I'm thinking if you click on this video you already know who I am. But my name's Grace, aka Black Country Bird Budgets, and yeah, I'm a cash stuffer based in the West Midlands. So an exciting video. Woo! So I am opening up my Etsy shop selling savings challenges this Saturday the 28th of February. 10 AM, I'm opening up an Etsy shop. Eee! So, I've had a couple of people asking me to do a video showing all the stuff that I'm going to be putting on my shop. And I've been meaning to do this for weeks. And I was going to do it the weekend just gone and never got round to it. So I've got everything ready. It's all out here. So I thought I would show you everything that is launching on my Etsy shop on Saturday. Just before we get into it, look, I got my little boombox. This was like a fake Lego thing that I got from B&M. And I love it. And it looks random just having that in, but I was like, I've got to have it in somehow. I've got another one I still need to build. Look, and it's like, it's like a tight Walkman. And when you see some of my challenges in a minute, you'll know why I love them even more. So, without further ado, well, let's get straight into it, shall we? So, let's start off with the challenge that started it all off, that kicked it all off, my Jukebox Hero. So, this is Jukebox Hero, the original. So, this will be on sale. Should we zoom you in a little? Okay. So, yeah, so this is the one that started it all off. Now, I've always said to myself, and I've said this to a few people now, I always thought when I properly became embedded into the community, I was like, I'm not going to create any challenges or open up a shop because there's so many people that are doing it and doing such a good job. I was like, there's nothing I could bring and do that would be any different. And I've always said I'd only do it if I thought of something that I thought was different or unique in some way. And I had an idea for this. Now, all I was going to do this for was, I originally created this as a giveaway for hitting 250 subscribers on YouTube. And I thought, you know what? I'm giving away some challenges. I've got an idea for one of my own. I want to make one of my own to go in it. And that's where this come from. So this did go in the giveaway. But when I showed it, a few people were interested. So I did sell a few over Instagram just to put the feelers out there. And it kind of snowballed. And now I'm opening up a shop. But, yeah, I've only done it because I feel like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this sounds like a right brag, I don't mean it to be. It's something a bit different, isn't it? And it's very me. You all know how much I love a sing-song. You say anything that reminds me of a song lyric, I'm singing it. Because that's what my mind does. So yeah, it's something a bit different and it's very me. And going forward, I'll only release challenges as and when I get an idea and something that I feel like is either very me or not been done or a bit different. Yeah. So that's where this came from. So the original, this one is it's a mix. So right, let's read the how to play, shall we? For those that may not have seen it, although there's a few people that got these and that are playing it right now. It's absolutely mad to see people playing my challenges. I love it. So yeah, how to play. So just trying to show you what I'm trying to see what I'm showing you even. So I'm going to read this out. It's interesting seeing people trying to read this because I realise I've written this exactly how I would say it. So when you've not got my accent, it's quite funny. So yeah, how to play. Here we go. She's at it again. Our Black Country Bird singing. We can't take her anywhere. But can you guess what she's singing? Choose a song on the jukebox number 1 to 10 and using the lyrics make a guess what song she's singing. Then go to that number record in your collection booklet and scratch off to find out if you are correct. Got it right, save 5. Incorrect, save 10. Or, of course, you can adjust to suit your budget. I should probably say I'm bunged up with a cold, so if I sound really nasally and even more Black Country than I did anyway, that's why, so I apologise. So, yeah. So you've got your jukebox, and you go to the back and you've got 10 different song lyrics. So you pick which one, you read the lyric out. Just show you a little bit closer. And then you guess what song it is. Now, the idea of this, as it says on here, it's just the song. You can do the artist as well if you want, but the points that were just for the song. So you pick, say you did number 3, you'd read the lyric, guess what song it is, go to your booklet, go to number 3 and scratch off to see if you're right. So yeah, that's the idea with that one. So what you get, and you'll get these with all the other versions of the jukebox, I'll show you in a minute, you get the cutout jukebox game, double-sided. This how to play, that is also double-sided because on this side you have got like a scorecard. Hero or zero. So 0 to 1, one hit wonder. Put that playlist on shuffle and do some scrubbing up. 2 to 3, good first single, but your follow-up was a flop. Get working on that musical knowledge. 4 to 6, oh, you're halfway there. Couldn't not. You're doing okay, but keep trying. 7 to 8, top of the pops-ish. Not too shabby at all. 9 to 10, songs correct. You're a jukebox hero. Well done. So when we're doing karaoke, Bab? Yeah, so you get the cutout, double-sided, how to play and scorecard. You get the insert, course. Originally, when I was doing this, I wanted to make this the right size to fit in a wallet. But when I did that, it made it a little bit too small to read on the back. So if you look, it sticks out a little bit. So yeah, making it to fit in there, it just would have been, you wouldn't have read it, or I'd had to have taken ones off here and have less, which I didn't want to do. So unfortunately, I'm really sorry, it doesn't fit in a wallet, which I hate. It's annoying when you get challenges that don't fit in wallet, because then you have to put them somewhere. So I don't know why I've done this, but yeah. So because of that, I have included an insert, because I like when I've got a challenge that doesn't go in the wallet, I want to have the insert to go in the wallet for my binder. This will, let me just show you, this will fit. So this is just a normal A6. It's not one of the wide ones. So this will fit in here. So you can store it there or in the back. Got my weight on there, that's why I'm just covering that up. Oh, it'll fit there. Obviously, if you're using an A5, it fits in an A5, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, so the original is a mix. The original is a mix of genres, a mix of decades. And yeah, that's the original. So, the different genres. In no particular order, we'll start with the top one I've got here, pop punk. I had such a blast doing this one. I love me a bit of pop punk. You know what? There's only a couple of these I actually struggled to do. Only really one that I struggled to do. When I say I've got an eclectic taste in music, I really, really do. So I had such a blast doing this one because I love me a bit of pop punk. So we've got the pop punk one. And what you've got as well, the insert and the booklet are also coloured to match that colour of jukebox. So this is obviously a bluey purpley one. So we've got pop punk. We've got country, because I love me a bit of country as well. I'd say my top 2 genres, I do like so much different music, but my top 2 is like classic rock, which we've got as well. Classic rock and country. So I love a bit of country. So we've got the country one. Again, you've got your how to play and scorecard. Oh, I've got to be careful not to show you inside these booklets because I'm waiting on scratch off stickers, so a lot of these I still need to sticker. Next one, we've got Club Classics. So, Club Classics. So, Amy from Amy's Budgeting. Sorry, I can't remember how you word your name. I know you're going to be all over this. This one was, I had to wrote my sister and brother-in-law in our WhatsApp group. I was like, give me some Club Classics. Because I do like a Club Classic, but it's not like my top one. So this was one of the two that I was like, didn't come naturally to me. But yeah, we've got the Club Classics version. We'll make sure, need to make sure that's still in shop. We've got the pop music, talk about boom pop music. Shibby dibby doo up. So there's the pop one. Shoo shoo doo up. Bibby dibby doo up. Bop bop doo up. New York, London, Paris, Munich, everybody talk about pop music. Sorry, this is what my brain is like all the time. It is a little jukebox. We've got an R&B one. Again, this one, actually, I say I struggled with this one. Once I started to think of a few, they all just came. So yeah, we've got the R&B one. We've got a metal one. So this was one that I added like last minute. I wasn't going to include, but I love a bit of metal. And I know there's a few metalheads in the community. I know there's a few people that like a bit of metal. So I was like, oh, screw it. I'm going to do a metal one and look at the black and red on that. Love it. So yeah, I did. I created one anyway. So we've got a metal one. We've got classic rock. So again, this one is a bit of me. Classic rock. This was the other one, as well as metal, that I had on my list to do, but I wasn't sure about, and I wasn't going to do, but then I just did. Then I did. Which I feel like it won't be a very popular one. So let me know if anyone does like a bit of disco. But this one surprised me, you know, because when I did this one, I didn't have to Google any songs. Literally, so many disco songs come to me and I was like, I didn't know I knew that many disco songs. Oh, if you've just spotted, this one is a bit of a whoopsie look because it's not lined up. But don't worry, you won't get this one if you order this one. So yeah, we got disco. So that one was a bit of a curveball one with the metal that I was like, oh, go on, I will. Now we've got power ballads. Now this is a bit of me. This is a bit of me, and there is definitely a couple of my go-to karaoke songs on here. I love a good power ballad. On a good drive, cranking up your stereo. That's a song as well, isn't it? That's in a song. And blasting out a power ballad, singing at the top of my lungs. Love a good power ballad. So we've got power ballads. Just two more on the genres. So we've got the girl groups. Nice little pink one for the pink girlies. We've got girl groups. Because you just had to. Just had to. I always remember, so where have I just put that? So this like tape Walkman, I got one of these when I was a lot younger, in the 90s. Got one for Christmas with a Spice Girls tape, and I'll always remember it was green, and I remember getting it for Christmas. Me and my sister both had one, Spice Girls tape, headphones on, dancing around the front room listening to our Spice Girls and our tape Walkmans. And then final genre ones, we've got boy bands. So we got the boy bands, because we couldn't leave the boys out, could we? So that is all of the genre jukeboxes. So yeah, you will get the scratch off booklet, the insert, the how to play and scorecard. Oh, sorry, just had a coughing fit. Lovely. Oh, it's like on my chest now, like, you know, when you got that dry, that tickly cough. So yeah, the jukebox, each of these for a full set will be £10. And that's what I've been selling the originals for. Now I feel like that is expensive for a challenge. So part of me is wary about that, but it's purely because of everything that you've got with it. So the shaped cutout challenge itself and the how to play, they are obviously shaped. They're double-sided. And that takes so much time. Oh my god. When I'd finished designing them, first started printing these out, literally took me all day and I only made 8. So yeah, these take a long time. You've got the insert and you've got the 10-page scratch off booklet, and this is fairly good size. I think, is it 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres if I remember off the top of my head. So this is like a good size as well. So because of that, I have priced them at £10 each. And the same for my decade ones, which you'll see in a minute. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to list them with list them in like number bundles. I don't know if that's right, but you know, like how Cashbook Cute, how Nikki at Cashbook Cute does hers. And I know Soph's Budgeting Life, she's got a few like this where you can go, so there'll be the option when you go to your jukebox, say if you clicked on this one, there'll be option with 2 jukeboxes, 3 jukeboxes, 4 jukeboxes. And then you just leave in the description which ones you want. And with these, there will be a discount for the more you get, you will get slightly discounted than if you bought them individually. Does that make sense? So yeah. Hope that's okay. I'm very conscious that I feel like they're expensive, but it's purely because of all the materials that go into it, all the time that it takes. I didn't make it straightforward for myself, did I? I cut a double-sided shaped tracker with a 10-page scratch-off booklet. What was I thinking? So those were the genre ones. So now we have got the decades. And now, I don't know if it's because I've looked at the normal jukeboxes, like the genre ones, for so long that I'm kind of like bored of seeing them now. But I feel like these ones are my favourite. These ones are definitely my favourite. So start off with the 70s. So that's the insert. Get it out. We got the insert. You've got the booklet. You've got your how to play. And you've got your challenge. I wanted to do something a little bit different for the decades. So what I've gone with is each of the decades, the challenge, instead of being a jukebox, is a different like music player from that decade. So the 70s, we've got a turntable. We have actually got a turntable like this downstairs, like a record player, vinyl player, whatever you want to call it, downstairs, because we love our vinyls. So yeah, it's a record player. What do we think? I love it. And there's all your the songs on that one. So the how to play and scorecard again is in the record player. This how to play is slightly tweaked. It's different wording for the decades. So the 70s, the decade of shag carpets, roller skating rinks and disco music. Charlie's Angels and the Farrah Fawcett, however you say it, hairstyle. But how well do you know your 70s tunes? Choose a song on the jukebox, blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. Yep, and then that's your insert. And the scratch-off booklet. Yeah, I still need to sticker this, so I can't show you inside. So it's a record. It's a record to match the player. And I've got to thank Christina for this. When I was doing my live and I was showing some of these off, I'd put a black ring, like in the, these ones, in that. But I was like, you know what? Sorry, my sound's going to keep changing because I keep looking at my phone where I'm recording, so I keep standing up, so it's going to get louder and quieter. Sorry if that does do that and it's annoying. But yeah, when I was doing my live, I was like, oh, I need, like, coloured rings. I wonder if you can get, like, multicoloured rings. And Christina was like, yes, you can get these, like... And she sent me a link to some like this. And how good does that look with that coloured ring? It just sets it off because it goes with the colours, I think, anyway. So you got your 70s. Now, the 80s is my ultimate favourite. And this is my genre. I wasn't around in the 80s. I was born in 1991. I always say I should have been a teenager in the 80s. I'd have fit in a treat, I tell you. A treat. So the 80s. Oh, look. It's a boombox. The song I'm humming is not 80s at all. Yes, and look, it's actually, the handle's actually cut out. And the little buttons, how cool, how cool. So the 80s, the best decade if you ask me. Oh, I'm not even showing you, sorry, that's why I was looking at what I'm showing you. The 80s, the best decade if you ask me. Big hair, power ballads, neon and bold prints, the Thriller dance, who knows, I did learn it once, I think I forgot it now. Thriller dance, MTV, acid wash jeans and some of the best movies. Oh no, I've got a typo in that. Dang it. But how well do you know your 80s tune? I will obviously correct that. How well do you know your 80s tunes? Again, it's actually cut out. Yeah. Yeah, so again with these, my initial one I printed out when I was testing it. I made it smaller. But again, it was still too big to fit in a wallet. So I thought, you know what? When it's not going to fit into a wallet, into an A6 wallet anyway, let's make it that little bit bigger so it's easier to read and it's that bit bigger, being as it wasn't going to fit in an A6 wallet anyway. And then you've got your insert and obviously tapes for the boombox. Now, this is the scratch-off booklet. Now, I can, let me double check, yes. I can show you inside this because this one I have actually already stickered. And look at this. So, the scratch-off sticker is actually there. So it's actually under there. How cool! So yeah, I actually gifted Christina one of these and she said when she first seen it, she was like, where's the scratch off? It's there. That's it. What do we think? I love that. So yeah, that's your 80s. Then we've got the 90s. See, look, it had to be the tape Walkman because I had one. Again, you've got a tape for your scratch-off booklet, a bit of a different tape. So look, the illustration that I've gone with, it's different for the 90s one. There's your insert. So yeah, there's your 90s. So the 90s, the decade of the Spice Girls and girl power. Yeah. Videotapes, cassette tapes and dial-up internet. But how well do you know your 90s tunes? There's your 90s. And then last but not least, on the jukebox ones, the noughties. So, there's your noughties one, and it's a CD Walkman. So I did have a couple of options. I was going to do a 10s one, and then I was going to try and do a MP3 player. But then I was like, oh, I'll do an MP3 player for the noughties, because really it was like CD Walkmans was like end of 90s, early noughties, and then technology went on really quickly, didn't it? And it went to like MP3 and then iPod and then just on your phone. But yeah, I went with a CD Walkman. But yeah, let me know if anyone would be interested in a tens one. But yeah, that's the noughties. Oh, oh my god, I can't believe I've only just noticed this as well. I haven't updated the text on here. At least I'm noticing before I've printed any more out. And there's your booklet, and look, it's a CD. You can't really, I can't show you because I haven't sticked it and it will show you the answers. You can't really amazingly see that it's a CD with that. Underneath where the answers are, this is like transparent a little bit so you can see more. It's a CD. But yeah, it's a CD for your CD Walkman. So yeah, again, these full set will be £10. But it will again have the same options as the genre ones where you can buy, if you buy like a few, you will get a slight discount. And then the other two challenges that I have got coming to my shop, which I've teased on my Instagram a little bit, so I'll show you the one I've shown you in a bit more detail already, if you do follow me on Instagram. So, pick and mix tape. So this is a pick it out of the bag kind of challenge. So this is your challenge, and this goes in, this will fit into an A6 binder. So this goes into your, this is your challenge. You've got your insert for your wallet, and the how to play. So how to play, ready to make your own mixtape. Remember to stop recording before the song finishes and the talking starts. I've got type on this one, but I have updated it so you will get the proper one. If you know, you know. I loved making a mixtape, like literally recording it on the stereo and having to stop it when the song finishes. So you start by deciding how much you want to save for each tape. So on your challenge, look, you've got 5 different tapes, different coloured tapes. So you choose a denomination for each. Then you assign them a different genre of music. So you could go rock, country, pop punk, R&B, girl groups, just thinking of some of my jukeboxes. So you assign each tape an amount and a genre. Then you go to your bag, you pick out your tape, save however much you assign that to, and you fill in your mixtape with a song from that genre. So let's show you the tapes. I think these are really cute. So these are your little tapes you get. So there is 5 different colours. How cute? What do we think? Kiki. So yeah, that's pick and mix tape. And then we've got one more. That will be going live on Saturday. And that's this one. I don't think I've really shown this one. I did a nice sneaky peek on my Instagram stories and then I've not shown it since. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be... Who knows? Who knows? What is it? Oh, I haven't got the how to play. It does come with the how to play. One sec. Where's the how to play for it? Oh, damn it. I thought I was so organised. So this does come with a double-sided how to play. I haven't got one to hand. I haven't got them printed. I think that I needed to change. I need to update the text on there. Oh, damn it. Yeah, so it does come with a double-sided, like this. This is only single-sided, but the Tonight Matthew one is a double-sided how to play. So what you do, you choose your denominations for, so you've got 4 different stars that come in your bag. So you choose how much you want to save if you get the answer right or if you get the answer wrong. So I could have set this at like 5 and 10 like my jukeboxes, but I thought, you know what, to help people with different, but say help. So anyone with any budget can save it, and it's nice to save, to choose how much you want to save, so you can adapt it, isn't it? So I've left this open, so you can put these like lower or higher or whatever you want to do. Again, this fits in an A6 binder fine. Yeah, you get your insert, and yeah, you do get the double-sided how to play, but I need to print some off. So yeah, once you've decided your amounts, so you go to your bag, and here's your stars, look. So those are the stars you get. So the black one, gold one, pink one, and a silver one. So obviously pick out your star, so silver. You then go to that like colour on here, so look, pink, gold, silver, black. And then you've got either a clue for the artist or a clue for the song. The clue, as well, another clue, and this does say this on the how to play, the clue is in the colour. So they're all related to the colour of star. So you guess, you make your guess, and then you scratch off your square here. These are all scratch offs to see if you're right, and save the corresponding amount. So that's Tonight Matthew. So these ones, I'm still kind of deciding, but I'm thinking for these one, both of these, oh, just dropped that off the back of my desk. For these ones with the like pick and mixy ones, I'm thinking £6 for these, for the full set. So £6 I'm thinking for each of these. And that's everything that I'm launching my shop with. Yeah, what do we think? What do we think? I'm excited, and I'm so pleased with everything I've made, because they're all challenges that I would do. Some of them I will do. It's just annoying that I've made challenges that I can't easily do myself. Because like all the jukeboxes, I know what they are. But someone did give me an idea. I think it was Christina. Or was it somebody else? Anyway, a couple of people gave me an idea. I could play these by reading out the line, then I've got to guess the following line word for word. So I think that's what I'm going to do, so I can play these ones. But this is the first one I've made that I can actually play properly myself. So I'm definitely going to get this in my next challenge binder. So yeah, what do we think? Slightly excited. Am I a little bit nervous? I think the nerves will kick in closer to Saturday. But yeah, what do you think? Thoughts, feedback, please do let me know. Anything else I had? What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I have got my list now of ideas for challenges. I've got like a list on my notes in my phone. It's getting bigger and bigger. So when I started this and I decided, no, I am going to do a shop, I was like, I'm only going to release a challenge every now and again when I get an idea. I'm not going to go out my way to try and think of things to create some, because I don't want to be doing stuff that's already been done just for the sake of my version of it, do you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm only going to do something if inspiration hits and I get an idea for a challenge. Well, they've been coming thick and fast. But I've stuck to, I could have just carried on designing more. I have got some ideas. I've got some minis. I've got an idea for a set of minis that I really wanted to do and to do with this. But you know what? I had to stop designing because I was like, right, let's get a stock. Let's stick with launching with these and let's get a stock of them ready for launch. So there will be more stuff coming. I'm trying to decide when to launch new items as well. So let me know. I was initially thinking like once a quarter. So launch a few if I've got them every couple of months. So maybe like 4 times a year if it's once a quarter. So yeah, what do we think? Would you rather have like a couple of months and then some more new stuff? Do people like new stuff, like one new thing a month. Or, yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, so that's everything. Thank you for watching. Please do let me know what you think. Remember, this Saturday, 28th of February, 10 AM, Black Country Bird Budgets on Etsy. You can already find my Etsy shop. Obviously there's nothing on it just yet because I will make them live on Saturday. But you can find my Etsy shop. It's in a link in my Instagram, on my Instagram like bio. But I will link the page in the description of this video as well. Yeah. Thank you guys. All the support that I've had from everyone so far, I've been absolutely blown away. So thank you so much. Such a lovely supportive community. And there's so many other creators out there, and creators that I look up to, that have like reached out and cheering me on or helped me and supported, and I'm absolutely blown away. So thank you all so much. And yeah, I'm rambling now and I don't know how to wrap up, so I'm gonna go. So yeah, thank you. Drop it.